holdout? Really? 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 Oh, Cyrus, I thought you had it before. I thought you subbed before. Whatever, my mods suck. They don't even sub to me. They don't support me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That meter's growing, just like you will. If you take this Viagra, Arnold, come for me, baby. Maybe? Arnold, please? A little bit more, guys. Yes! Oh, yes. You guys fucking rock. All right. So it looks like you guys do want to get the stream started. So let's do the thing. I'm going to respond to a few more little things and then we're going to get started. Same night I watched episode 1, I did some tweaks to the stream. Had a great night. Awesome. People said I look skinnier too. I mean, that's what happens. I know, Nom Nom, you support me like an expensive bra. I know. Just took a Viagra. My body is ready. My body is ready. All right. Let's do this. Let's turn off this height meter. We're going to turn off the Twitch alerts. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about a lot of shit. A lot of good shit. A lot of Viagra. Welcome everyone to Viagra For Your stream, part 2, episode 2 of our glorious season on how to grow on Twitch. How to become larger on Twitch, and not just by taking a pill, but mostly listening to the retarded advice that I have for you on how to actually get follows, get people who are there in your stream every day, and most importantly, build a community on Twitch. So we have a fantastic PowerPoint for you guys today. It's a continuation of where we left off last time, which we were talking about social media. And because we're talking about social media, we have a very special guest with us today. Our special guest is Gage Zigman. Gage Zigman is awesome. He's amazing. And he is a Twitter guru. Like, he seriously knows the ins and outs behind Twitter. And I've never seen somebody grow so fast on Twitter that it's literally mind-boggling, to the point where people are like, wait, what do you mean? He's growing fast on Twitter? I'm like, I know, it's almost as fast as I grew on Twitch. So between the two of us, hopefully you guys will pick up some tips, tricks, and Viagra for your stream. So let's actually get started as soon as I clear my throat, because, you know, I've been sick for a long time. All right, so let's do this. Let's actually talk about Facebook. Let's talk about reaching out to your viewers. Where we left off on episode 1 is we were talking about reaching out to your viewers, touching them in inappropriate places, and by that I mean on social media. So we're going to talk about Facebook. Does anyone actually use Facebook anymore? Be honest with me. If you use Facebook, give me a little wave in chat, because to be honest with you, I don't. Some people do, but it's still a great social media. It is still social media, period. But there's still some weird as shit fuck on there. So as you can see, what? So here's the deal. If you do use Facebook, utilize it. If you have an account, if you want to make a new account for Facebook, some people only use it. Some people religiously use it. And you can still use that to reach out to your following. You can make a following there and still get those people over to you on Twitch. So that's one of the biggest things that you can use. Honestly, it's just any social media. Facebook isn't the greatest in my opinion, because I really feel like people want to share their lives there and not so much, you know, entertainment. But it's still one of those things where it's still one of those things where you can use it. I have to check this. Hold on. 1 second, guys. There's a what? Wait, why did that not pop up? Did somebody seriously just donate? Can we stop for a second? Did you donate after we turned off the Twitch alerts? Can we get some hype for that $50 donation from whoever that was? I don't know who it was, but it'll pop up in just a second. So, wait, is this happening again? Really? Why? You guys are donating. I turned off Twitch alerts. All right, anyways, so Facebook can be utilized to help your stream grow, but make sure you utilize it safely. Most people on Facebook do have their real names and stuff on there. If you are making a Facebook account for your stream, please make sure you make a separate one for your stream. Just want to let you guys know, be safe about that. Be really, really safe about that. So let's move on to the next awesomeness, which is YouTube. So we don't talk about this site. Basically, here's the deal. YouTube is that place that we all know, we all go there to watch an occasional video, but we're all Twitch addicts because we love the live aspect of Twitch. But here's the deal. If you guys are looking to grow your stream and stuff like that, you can absolutely use YouTube, but use it as a social media platform. Basically send your highlights there. I mean, that's what I do. It works for me. There's a few people who are religious to YouTube, but end up coming over from YouTube because they saw like a particular highlight or video that they liked. And then all of a sudden you have a new loyal follower that found you through YouTube. Utilize it that way. Do not try to split your time between the two. If you have that amount of time, awesome for you. But to be honest with you, if you have that amount of time, I mean, go for it. But most people don't. And it's really, really hard to split your time making quality videos for YouTube and quality streams. So make sure, pick one of the two, to be honest with you. Pick one of the two. If you're gonna do YouTube, stick with YouTube. If you wanna monetize YouTube, stick with that. If you wanna monetize Twitch, stick with Twitch, but utilize both to help each other grow because people love the live aspect. If you want to do the live thing, do it. If you don't, if you're not comfortable with the live thing, maybe look at YouTube. So yeah, that's all I do on YouTube. That's all a lot of streamers do, and it works. To be honest with you, I got like 500 something like subscribers, which is not like the same as Twitch subscribers on YouTube, which isn't a lot, but at the same time, it does help you grow. So make sure you do have at least a YouTube page set up for your highlights. A lot of people do not realize that you can have highlights on Twitch. Most people have no idea that you can look at your old VODs on Twitch. They have no idea. Every time, like, even for this stream series, I've been asked about 1,000,000 times, will this be on YouTube? And I honestly want to yell at these people and be like, no, it's going to be on Twitch VODs. It will be there as long as we highlight it forever. So make sure you understand that the Twitch VODs are going to be higher quality. You'll be able to find them because you know where you're going and that sort of thing. But yes, make sure you just use YouTube for that. Also, don't talk about YouTube. While you're on your stream and stuff, if you are looking to get partnered with Twitch and that sort of thing, YouTube is literally a direct competitor to Twitch. So if you are streaming currently and you're in the middle of your stream, don't talk about it. We're talking about it right now as a gaming talk show sort of thing, but honestly, don't talk about it. The other huge thing is, honestly, don't pull up YouTube videos on your stream. Do not play other people's content from YouTube while you're streaming. That's not streaming, that's stealing. Don't do that. That will literally, it's also against Twitch's terms of service. So make sure you don't steal other people's content. Basically, just don't talk about it. Don't go on YouTube, don't do other stuff. If you have YouTube open and you're using it for music or something like that, don't show it on your screen. Leave it off the screen. Leave that shit off. No, seriously, I'm not even joking. Don't talk about that shit. Shut up about YouTube. That's literally it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to shut up about YouTube. And what we're going to do is you guys are in for a treat because we are about to introduce and say hello to a really, really special person. If you guys don't know, whoa, wait, sorry, totally forgot we have one more slide here. Here's the other really, really big thing. If you are using YouTube for your highlights, this is a huge thing to help you guys get more views, more following on YouTube. Split your videos up, split your highlights up into 10 to 15 minute segments. It may seem crazy to you. You're like, why would I do that? I mean, I was streaming for like 6 hours. That would take forever. But here's the deal. If you are sending your shit to YouTube, break it up into 10 to 15 minute segments. This was given to me as a suggestion by somebody whose opinion I absolutely trust, and it absolutely made the world of difference. We did this for the Warframe Second Dream segment, and we ended up getting like, seriously, we ended up getting like 30,000 views in total, whereas normally we would have just gotten like 3,000. It was a humongous difference, and of course, more views means more people dropping by, more people that may actually follow you on YouTube, which, like I said, use it as a social media thing. So, let's move on to introducing the one, the only Gage Zigman. So let's say hello to the one, the only Gage Zigman. How are you doing, Gage? What is going on, bud? What is up? Introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hello, everyone on Twitch and in Ashley's stream. My name is Gage Zigman. I am a creative streamer here on Twitch.
He is. He's a creative streamer. He's awesome. He's amazing. If you guys don't know Gage, you should. You can find him on Twitter and you can find him on Twitch Both of them start with TW, so hopefully it doesn't confuse anybody. But Gage actually looks exactly like this picture. But honestly, he's an awesome dude. And the reason why we're bringing him on is because, to be honest with you, I don't know as much about Twitter as he does. Gage knows the world about Twitter, and to be honest with you, he pulls in these insane numbers on Twitter about not only following people on Twitter and that sort of thing, but really just growing on Twitter. So he has that alternate Viagra for Twitter, which is why we brought him on, because Twitter is so closely integrated with Twitch and that social media aspect of it. Every single major streamer I know is on Twitter, and we all use it to let our audience know this is what's happening with our stream. So if your following on Twitter is larger on there, if it's bigger on Twitter, then that's more people who are loyal to you and your stream. So we're gonna bring Gage in to talk about the things he knows about growing really rapidly on Twitter. And I've taken some of his advice and I've started to grow rapidly as well. Maybe not quite as rapidly as he does, because he's so much better at it. But it's one of those things between the two of us. You guys should pull back some awesome info about this. One of the first things that he told me that I still need to do, because like, you know, it's a lot of work outside the stream. But one of the things he told me was to get a robot. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean a robot? So Gage, what do you mean a robot? What do you mean by bots here?
Okay, so bots are an integral part of Twitter and the use of Twitter and to reach all of the people who end up following you on Twitter. So without a bot, it's a lot of work to try to message every single person who you know ends up following you, and a lot of people follow you for different reasons. So you always have to make sure that you're reaching out to each and every person in a way that makes sense.
Right. So basically, like, what you told me was you were talking about an auto DM, and that's basically a direct message on Twitter. And talk to me, like, what do you mean by, like, what are we looking at to get for an auto DM? Because I've honestly followed people on Twitter and got back one of those responses that I'm like, the hell is this? Like, what the hell is this? So tell me how we can make auto DMs good.
Okay, so the main issue with DMs is that people assume that it's just like everything else. Like they think that Twitter is just like this place to market themselves, which I mean it is, but it's more than that. It's a social media. So what I've ended up doing, instead of spamming people with my Twitch links or, you know, hey, you know, check me out on here, you'll really enjoy it, like all that stuff. Like these people don't know me. They don't know who I am. Most people that follow me are random people that are streamers or viewers of Twitch, and instead of bombarding them with my links and things that they need to do for me, my auto DM is a single heart, or it's hey, how's it going, how are you doing, I hope you have a good day, things like that. It's just, these are all things that I would say to anyone who followed me if I had the time to say it to every single person, and it works out very well.
Okay, so basically, you know, like what we're talking about is make an intelligent bot. Don't just go full sellout. If you're going auto DMs, let's not basically just spam people and go, hey, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, follow me on all these other things. We want to engage them, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. It's all about the engagement.
All right, and thank you guys for letting me know to turn him up. He's turned up. Are you turned up, Gage?
I am turned.
He's turned up. All right. So basically, don't fuck up and make these fucking, like, you know, like if you're gonna make a bot, make the one that's actually putting the ketchup on there. You know, don't make the one that's just spraying that shit everywhere. Here's the other thing that I am terrible about, Gage, and you know I'm terrible about it because you've sent me messages before, and I read them. And I read these messages on Twitter and even on Twitch, and I read them. I'm like, this is fucking important. This is a really important message. I'll read through the entire message and go, I need to respond to this, and then I don't. Tell me about the importance of replies.
Okay, so when you get a message that seems important, or, you know, it's something, you know, somebody saying like, hey, you know, I was in your stream, I was watching it, I really enjoyed it, you know, like, those are the people that you really should be replying to, because they're putting their heart and soul basically out there for you to just, I don't know, do whatever you want to do with it. But it's very important to reply back to them so that they know that they've at least been heard, that the message has been read, things like that. Because some people, everyone takes it differently. I mean, I understand like how it works. Ashley's super busy. She doesn't have a whole lot of time to respond to every single thing. But like a lot of people that I do talk to, they do get they get a little butthurt about it, and that's
My
something
butt's sore.
Yeah, exactly.
My butt's sore. No, but seriously, I get it, and that's one of the things. Like, I want to let you guys know that this is one of the things that you can absolutely do to keep your viewers loyal. If they're already following you on Twitter, they're already making that step there, but they're sending you messages, especially other Twitter goers, like other streamers, especially, and they're sending you messages. Make sure you reply to it like right fucking then. When you read that shit, if you're already taking the time to read it, make sure you reply to it. You have the time to reply to it. Don't put that shit off like I do. Seriously, don't put that shit off like I do. Which brings me to the next thing.